Okay, so it's live, but I'm gonna change this thumbnail right quick. So they'll be able to hear us, but they won't be able to see us, guys.
Okay.
I need to go back to Zoom. I've done everything.
Okay.
What's that? Okay, so let's put our session. Okay, guys, they can hear us, but they can't see us. Paco. I'm hearing a lot of stuff, but I don't get my. Yeah, I think it's a lot of them. All right, so we got about 5 people waiting. If you're waiting, there's a lot of RareBreed on here waiting. If you guys, oh well, y'all can't follow along because you got your phone. But yeah, there's a RareBreed ON. Yeah, there's a lot of breeds. If you're waiting, there's a lot of rare. Okay. Put it back. Got about 3 minutes before we go live if y'all are waiting for the show. One minute. The countdown is on. All righty. Hey, y'all. We're going to give it just a second to get some more people on here. We got about 18 people watching right now. We're going to start the show in 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Hey, y'all, it's your favorite Southern sweetheart, Win Dixie. I want to thank you all for staying up late for Dixie After Dark. Tonight's show is sponsored by Devilish Cakes Lingerie. We're going to show their ad about midway through the live show. We've got two special guests with us tonight. He did 69K on his motorcycle in 1 year, and she rides smooth on her Harley in 6th gear. Tonight's guest, we have from RareBreed MC, the Music City Flock, Chief. Hey, Chief, how are you? How are you doing tonight?
Hey, how you doing tonight, everybody? Doing pretty good. You know, I'm just down here in El Paso, Texas, just relaxing, doing a little training. But other than that, I'm doing great, sis.
So wonderful to have you on the show tonight. And then we have the lovely Stocks, the star of the real Femme Tales of Bike Life, Dallas. Hey, Stocks, how's it going?
Hey, it's all good here in Dallas. Just chilling, hanging out. Luckily, we didn't catch any storm madness from the hurricane, so just relaxing.
Yeah. Well, I'm so excited to have both of you all as guests on the show. Before we get started, I know a lot of my viewers know that RareBreed lost a prominent member of their MC this week, the heart surgeon, Code Blue. So before we get started, we're going to do a moment of silence for Code Blue and RareBreed MC. And for those of you who are not a part of the motorcycle culture and you don't know what a moment of silence is, we close our eyes and we put our throttle hands up for a few minutes just in memory of the transitioned biker. So we're going to start that moment of silence right now. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. All right, so now we're going to get right back into the show. Chief, tell the rebels who you are. For those of you who don't know who he is, let him reintroduce himself.
Well, like you said, I'm Chief. I'm from RareBreed. I'm one of the regional bosses. I'm out of Nashville, Tennessee. I'm out of the Music City flock. Of course, you know, I've been riding my bike for about 30 years, you know what I'm saying? Well, and at the end of the day, you know, I'm one of the guys that's been on the set for a while, you know, not only just in Tennessee, North Carolina, you know, just fellowshipping with a lot of people. At the end of the day, I ride my bike for peace, you know, fellowship with other people and enjoy life. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, you know. When you start getting about you, I, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's when you start losing the context of the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about what? Riding, right? Put it in the mouth. Right? All right, so Socks, introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Socks. I live here in Dallas. I'm a part of the Real Femme Tales of Bike Life. I have only been riding 5 years. That sounds like nothing compared to Chief, which apparently has been riding all of my life. But I ride a road glide, and I say the highway is my sanctuary. I don't think there's anything more important in the motorcycle community than riding your motorcycle.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know if you guys know, but Socks and I did a show together. We did Property of an MC, and she's also a part of the RAVIN DIXIE reality show, The Real Femme Tales of Bike Life. But her show is the highest rated, the Property of show is the highest viewed show on RAVIN DIXIE with 30,000 plus views. And then Chief's show is the second highest viewed show on the RAVIN DIXIE YouTube channel with about 25,000 to 26,000 views. It's our interview with RareBreed, the Music City flock. So we got some stage stoppers on the show tonight. All right, Chief.
Yes.
We know that RareBreed is a OTG MC, like they are on the ground. And 2020 has been, you know, pretty much hit or miss the entire year long. So how have you all maneuvered? How have you all made these changes for 2020? How's it affected your club?
So, believe it or not, we have been doing still a lot of putting miles in and putting on the ground. The thing is that we just really haven't been like you normally see us doing a lot of big parties and stuff. So a lot of things we've been doing is internal, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, for our region or whatever, we might say, well, hey, we're going to meet in Louisville this weekend, but we're only going to hang out with just RareBreed, you know, just us brothers fellowship and getting a chance to get together. Because, you know, with the pandemic, you know, you're not supposed to have all these big parties and everything. So we still social distance and everything. We still have our masks on and all that, but it's more of a family thing. It's more of us doing like RareBreed doing you know what I mean? So we still getting miles and everything, but you just don't see us like at all the parties and everything because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you want to go home and see your loved ones and everything. So, and this daggone COVID-19 ain't no joke. We done lost a lot of good friends and family members, you know, so we taking that serious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. Socks, why don't you tell us a little bit about what it's like to be a part of the Real Femme Tales of Bike Life Dallas?
Well, I am so absolutely proud of this project because I'm doing what I love with people that I really care about. All of the cast members of the Dallas Femme Tales are close friends of mine. So I have, you know, personal relationships with each one of them. And we already ride a ton, but now we're just doing it together more. And so that's really refreshing. We're all a part of different walks within the motorcycle community. So when we come together, it's no obligations, it's no politics, it's just sisterhood and riding. And, you know, that's a really beautiful thing to experience and to be able to share with others.
Yeah, for sure. I just remembered, y'all, I'm not disregarding what Sock's saying at all, but my shirt tonight is from Rider Apparel. It's from Kayla Fox Stevenson. I love this shirt. It says, "Shut up and mind your damn business." I love it. And I had to shout her out. But Socks, we are now casting for, and y'all know the Real Femme Tales of Bike Life. Yes, it's my show, but it's just as much Socks' show as it is mine. It's both of our babies. And we are currently casting for the Memphis and the Los Angeles cities. Tell us a little bit about like the casting. How's that going?
So it's really exciting to see the videos that the ladies are submitting. Very anxious to work with some of these ladies. There's a lot of really like prominent figures in their communities. And so it's going to be really awesome to work with those individuals and, you know, them to share their journey with everyone just as well.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching the interviews. It's been pretty great to see everybody and we started callback, so that's been great as well. So Chief, tell us, what's the last ride you went on? Where'd you go, and how far did you go?
It wasn't one of no big ones like I normally do. My last one, it was about maybe 600 miles. I was down in Charleston, down in Charleston, South Carolina, working out of Charleston. And I rode home one weekend, just kind of hanging out, because I've kind of really been busy lately this last couple of months and stuff with this job and everything. So I still been getting some miles, and I just haven't been getting able to get out and get those long trips, you know, those 1,000-mile days and stuff like that. I haven't been doing none of that this year because, you know, like I said, this pandemic and all this other stuff I had going on. So, but you know me, I keep it on the go though.
I know you do. I know you do. All right. So for just for the rebels that watch that are like really, really supported the RareBreed episode, I know a fan favorite was Shell Shock. The ladies love Shell Shock. They loved his beard. They're like, who is that handsome man? Shout out to Shell Shock. But Chief, catch us up on Shell Shock, Cognac, and TB. How are your brothers doing?
Well, of course, you know, Cognac now is he's the VP. You know, he's the VP of the Music City Flock. You know, of course, Shell Shock is the president now. So points up to him. But also my good brother TB, he is the president of the Memphis chapter. So he's no longer in the Music City Flock. He's still a RareBreed, but he took it on to the next level. So now he's one of our presidents that's down in Memphis. And he's doing great things down there. Great guy, great brother. All these guys are great. You know, when you get out there and really just get to know these guys, man, it's just like, man, you know what? Some of these guys are closer than your own blood brothers and blood sisters, you know, because we take it to heart what we do. Because when you're on the road, that's all you got is your brothers, you know, or your sisters when you're on the ground pounding. So I take it, you know, and it's an honor to ride with these guys. It's an honor to know all the guys that's in RareBreed that's doing the right thing, you know. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about this brotherhood and this family.
Yeah, that's solid. I love that. Absolutely love that. So you all make sure that in the comment section, y'all are talking with us and chatting it up, because in a few minutes, we're going to get to you all's comments. And if you got a question for Socks, or if you have a question for Chief, please let us know in the comment section. We're going to get to that in a second. So Socks, you were on the ground this weekend. You were in the boot state. Tell us, how was your trip?
I was in the bottom of the boot, me and Ebony Star. A lot of people always comment about my riding because I'm always on the go, but Ebony Star is always right there next to me. We went to Baton Rouge for the races down there. They were racing some bikes and cars, and I said it's probably the most country shit I've seen in my life. I'm from Colorado, so I'm not used to that. It was a little bit of a culture shock. It was like some real down south, like
culture shock.
But it was a good time. We had a good ride. The weather was great. It was hot, like coming home in Texas. Once we got to Texas, it was super hot, but it actually was kind of cool, the ride. Baton Rouge is maybe less than 450 miles away from Dallas, so it wasn't a long day. So when I'm on the road, just going, you know, one state over, we get to chill at the gas stops a little bit and everything. So yeah, we had a good time. I was saying we saw one of my friends down there, and he was like, "You rode here? I know you rode here." He was like, "Ebony, did you ride here?" And she was like, "Why you do me like that?" I'm like, "Y'all better know she's right there with me."
Yeah,
every
she
time
is.
I'm on the road, she's right there. So we had a really good weekend.
Socks stays OTG. Like these two people that are on this show right now, there's some ground pounders. Don't ever get it twisted. All right, so we're going to take a second to premiere our sponsors ad. let's get to it. All right, we want to thank Devilish Cakes Lingerie for sponsoring tonight's episode. We will put the links to order the lingerie in the description part of this video once we wrap up taping. All right, so let's get to some of these people that are watching with us. Let's see what they have to say. Got a lot of breed watching. Fan favorite Joe is watching. What up, Joe? Thanks for tuning in. We got Young Guns. He's from Breed. You know who that is?
Yeah, that's a good brother. He's out of the Columbus chapter, South Carolina. Boy, doing great things down there.
Awesome. We got Old Yella watching. RareBreed.
Yep.
Django.
Oh, that's down in Miami. He out in Miami.
What up, Breed? Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We got Fox watching. What's up, Fox in Memphis? Thanks for watching. I love you so much. Jerry Sands is watching.
Yeah.
Snowman from
Atlanta.
No, Snowman, Clarksville. Old school.
Old school ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, Snowman? Also we have Taboo is watching from the Femme Tales. And okay. So Socks, we've got a question for you. We got a question for both of you guys, actually. So Socks' question is coming. Let me pre-read this. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so this is Michelle Country Grace from Fragile Fridays. And she wants to know what you ride, and she wants to know how you've adjusted to the ladies on the Femme Tales.
Well, I ride a 2018 Road Glide, and I like to joke and say that that's the only motorcycle that Harley Davidson makes because that's the only motorcycle I want to ride. Road Glide, Shark Team, everything. And adjusting to the ladies, well, they were my friends prior, so I haven't had to adjust to them in any way. I always say I love each and every one of them. We're all so different, and we all bring something to the table that's unique to us. So I, love each and every one of them, and I can't say enough good things about them. So.
Excellent. All right, Snowman, they want to know, not Snowman, Chief, they want to know, are you going to do the run that Snowman just did?
Man, you know what I'm saying? I got my A squad out there. My boys know who they are, you know what I'm saying? I got Boss Man out there, Jackson, Mississippi. I got TB. I got Kanye. You know what I'm saying? We got some open seats right now. So, but we're gonna do something. We're gonna put, like the dude said in what was it, drum line? Put a little something on the end of it. That's what we're gonna do when we do it, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. Yeah, we coming at Snowman. They did an outstanding job. Hats off to them. And because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of money. It takes time off, and it takes support from your family to be able to get out there and be gone that many days at one time. And then your next thing is you got to know who you're riding with, because you can start off riding with somebody, you're talking about 500 miles, then you start talking about 15,000 and 16,000 miles on a walk. Hey, at the end of the day, them conversations get real short with each other. Those gas stations get real furious, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we got the right people together, and we're just putting something together. We're gonna do something big next year for them. We ain't gonna say what it is yet, but you'll be the first one to know about it.
Excellent, excellent. So Snowman, is he out of Miami or Georgia?
No, he's a president for the Atlanta chapter.
Atlanta chapter. I knew he was like south of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to thank you, Rebels, for checking in for the show. The Queen of Cakes checked in, the owner of Devilish Cakes Lingerie. So I want to give a shout out to the Queen of Cakes. You are certainly the Queen of Cakes, honey. Yeah. All right. So, and we love it. We love it. All right. So now it's time to play a game I like to call Twist Dixie's Throttle. The rules of the game is I will ask you a series of questions. Hold on one second. Chief, you are fading in and out.
Yeah.
You're good now. You're good now. Now you're good. You're perfect. Golden. All right. So for the rules of the game, I will ask a series of questions and you have 30 seconds to get all of the answers to all of these questions in. So the first question is going to go to Socks. What's the wildest thing you've done on two wheels?
It's wild, but it's not cool. I fell asleep out partying.
Oh my God.
I won't ever do it again. I promise you that. But that's probably it. I woke up to the little rivets.
Yeah. Stay upright, right? All right, Chief. So what's the craziest thing that you've done on two wheels?
Well, the craziest thing I did on two wheels, I say back in 2016, back in North Carolina, they was doing a Martin Luther King parade, but also they had like this dirt field on the side. So they had like a race, but we was on Harley Davidson, and we was doing it in the grass and dirt. So I think that's probably one of the wildest things I actually did on my bike.
That's pretty wild.
And
in the dirt.
Yeah, you know who won, of course. Yours truly.
Oh, you won?
Yeah. That's why I told you about it.
I'm just playing. Just playing. All right, Chief. When you get to your destination, what are you drinking?
Michelob Ultras.
Michelob Ultra. All right, Socks. Indie, biker, or MC?
I am indie. Independent.
Indie. All right, so this question is going to be for the both of you guys. We'll start with Chief. Chief, what's your most memorable landmark that you've seen OTG?
I would say Blaine, Washington, when I was doing the Four Corners, getting right there, looking over to the Canada side. That's probably one of the best ones. You know, Maine up there by Mount Washington, that was real nice too. But going to Blaine, Washington, on that side, the West Coast side, that was one of the beautiful sights.
Yeah. Awesome. Same question. Socks, what's one of the most majestic, beautiful sights you've seen on the ground?
This might sound crazy, but on the way to Selma, Alabama, to the Edmund Pettus Bridge, coming through the back roads, going across some cotton fields and plantations, I really felt like I could feel my ancestors' energy, and that was everything to me.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I love that, actually. All right, so that wraps it up for Twist Dixie's Throttle. Every week we play a game with the Rebels that are watching. I do want to announce the winner for last week's game. Last week's game winner was Aqua Sublet. Aqua, please. Please email raven.dixie.line@gmail.com your address so that we can get that Dixie Classic Tea shipped to you as soon as possible. All right, so for tonight's game, we talked about the fan favorite from the RareBreed episode. So the first Rebel to comment who the fan favorite is from the RareBreed episode will win a Raven Dixie Line bumper sticker. So the first person to comment who the fan favorite is will win that. And we'll announce the winner next week. At this time, I want to say, if you're not already subscribed to the Raven Dixie Line YouTube channel, what the hell are you waiting on? Click the subscribe button down below. We have a lot of fun. This is where you need to go for your motorcycle entertainment. All right, so let's get to some announcements. Chief, what do y'all got coming up? What are some things you can tell us?
You know, Savannah has their annual coming up in October, so that's going to be the next big thing for RareBreed. So it's going to be real nice. They're going to put on a good shindig for everybody. So that's going to be one of the ones you probably want to get to this year because, you know, a lot of annuals were shut down and stuff. So we haven't been really doing a lot of things, you know, far as throwing big annuals. We've kind of been doing like some beer bash or cookouts, hanging out. But I think Savannah, they're going to go ahead and put it down right this year for everybody, you know. So that's probably going to be one of the big events that you're going to see this year.
So, what are the dates for that? It's in October.
Yes, it's in October. I want to say it's the second week of October, but I can get the dates out and put it on your site.
That'll be perfect. Just send it to me and I'll get it in there for you. Socks, what you got coming up, dear?
Well, on Saturday, in just a couple days, the Real Femme Tales Bike Life Dallas will be at Longhorn Harley Davidson, hanging out, shopping, of course, and drinking some beer, not before getting on our bikes, and just talking with everyone. So come hang out and check us out. Come meet us if you have not met us in person. And next weekend, the really exciting thing we have going on is the Unity Ride, Female Unity Ride in St. Louis. We will all be heading there Thursdays and Friday of next week, and it's just going to be a really good time. It's in honor of sickle cell awareness, so we'll be raising some funds for some foundations, fellowshipping, all the sisterhoods you can imagine, and I will be going to Niagara Falls after that, along with Emily Starr, of course, that's my road dog. And yeah, so if you are near St. Louis, get on the ground, come with us. When you're frozen.
Yeah, she ain't doing nothing this year.
No, okay. Well, I guess it means I can keep talking.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, definitely meet us in St. Louis. It's gonna be, you know, a lot of things, like you said, have been canceled this year. And so we're looking forward to hanging out in the Show Me State.
You can be on that road glide, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I ride too, sis. So you all good with
that's
me.
Because that's what real ground pounders ride, man.
That's what's up.
So let's talk about this 69,000 miles in a year while we're waiting on Wayne to come back. That's amazing. I was shooting for 20,000 last year and came just a little short.
Well, you know what I'm gonna tell you. At the end of the day, I wasn't even I didn't even have that goal that year when I got those miles, because I was just like ride with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just out. But I was doing a lot of rides by myself also because I had a lot of things going on. I was going around checking on some chapters, making sure everything was going smooth. And before I know it, you know, I was like at the end of the year also, and one of our good brothers, actually, I was gonna fall short of some miles because the goal, the thing was to do 65,000. So I ended up doing this. I went back to California, like right after we had shot that video, the Music City Flock. Right after we shot that video, I made another trip back to California. So that year, I had went to California like 7 times. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, so that really put me over the hump that year. So, but it was good, you know. I enjoyed that year. It was a real good year for me. Cost me a lot of money and a lot of time, but it was great. It was great. I had a chance to fellowship with a lot of brothers, you know. And when you're doing that kind of stuff, you know, you could also, you know, you really get a chance to know your brothers when you're out there on the ground. Brothers was inviting you into your house and everything, you know, just calling them up, letting you know people talking to you while you're out there doing it. So that was a real good one for me that year.
Yeah. Is there anywhere you haven't ridden to that you would like to go, or anything you would like to see?
Yeah. That's gonna be that little something on the end that we do next year.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'll stay tuned.
Yeah. That's the one we're gonna do.
Yeah, I learned that I really like going to see things on my bike. Like for so long when I was a part of the 2 different organizations that I was a part of, I felt like I was just riding to events. And although it's great, you know, going to an event to fellowship with your family, I want to go with my family to go see something, you know, something specific to that area. So I'm, you know, really looking forward to going to Niagara Falls because it's something I haven't seen before. And so to see it on my motorcycle, I feel like is way better.
Yeah. You know, and that's what I was saying earlier, you know, me and some of the brothers that most people always say, if you see me, you see this person. So that, like I say, if you see me, you normally see Cognac, you see TV, or you see Boss Man. And us three, we just got this bond like from day one, man. It's just like we just like blood brothers, whatever, We know each other so close. I mean, we can ride down the road. We don't have to even give signals because we know what each one is going to do because we ride so much together. Mm-hmm. But with that being said and done, it's like you said, we had just said that a couple of nights ago. We were sitting back talking and said, hey, look, you know what? We always blasting across the United States just going to the function. Let's start taking our time going out, doing long distance and sightseeing. Like, let's do Mount Rushmore or something like that. Just getting out there and enjoying the ride versus just going to a party or something. Just let's do us, So that was a good thing that, the brothers was talking about. And we're going to start doing a little bit more of that versus just getting out, going to California in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we didn't prove that. We did it many times. So we're going to change it up a little bit, slow our pace down a little bit, enjoy life to the fullest while we can, because tomorrow's not promised. And like they said at the beginning of this episode, Cole Blue was a great guy, a great father, a great brother. So we're going to definitely miss him out of RareBreed. So it was kind of hard for me to even get on here tonight because I was thinking about him. And when we did that moment of silence, it really touched me a little bit because I knew what type of person he was, I had went through some medical issues back in 2017. He had talked to me about it, saying, hey, look, this is what you got to look for through your surgery. Don't worry about it. You're going to be okay. It's not as bad as what you think it is. So, when you lose a type of brother that way, it's just kind of touching, you know what I'm saying? And he touched not only me, just so many other people, not only in our organization, but just period, because he was that type of person.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us. I saw that on my social media earlier, and I thought about the show tonight because I've got several RareBreed friends. You mentioned Boss Man. That's one of my folks out in Mississippi.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming to chat it up with us.
All right. So can you see me, Socks?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Listen.
Chatting it up,
I know you got me, girl. I love you, Socks. I love you so much. I can't even say how much I love you. But the weather in Tennessee right now is shot all to hell, so it's like crazy. But I'm back. I appreciate
I love you back.
I appreciate you keeping the show going. I guess we were about to wrap up the show, but I did want to say that, and I don't know what was said while I was gone, so I might be repeating things that have already been said, but I want everybody to get registered to ride for the 2020 all-female unity ride that's going down Labor Day weekend in St. Louis, Missouri. I can't wait to see all these female riders on two wheels, and men are, of course, welcome to be a part of the.
Yeah, we want to see some men. I don't want to see a bunch of women the whole weekend. So
I'm not opposed. I'm all about it. All right, so I do want to say happy birthday to a fellow YouTuber from Redline Legends. Happy birthday, Law. Law is in Block Burners, the Nashville chapter. He's the president of the Nashville chapter. So I want to give a big shout out, big happy birthday shout out to him. Y'all want to shout anybody out before we wrap it up?
Yes, Taboo has a birthday on Saturday. So happy birthday, Taboo. Paris wants to shout somebody out, apparently. Girl, get in.
Hey, Paris. Paris loves her mama.
She's like, you've been talking too long, girl. Give me some attention. But yes, happy early birthday to Taboo and Judy B, which does, I'm going to say our makeup because she's going to be doing mine too. She's really good at what she does. So happy birthday, ladies.
What about you, Chief? You got a shout out?
Yeah, I'm just going to do a shout out to the Nashville set. Hey, I tell you what, y'all doing some great things back there in Nashville. Continue doing what we're doing and fellowshipping. It's going to be a great thing back there in Nashville. So
Word up. So if you have stuck it out through this whole episode, you are a fucking G, okay? Live episodes are wild. They're fun, they're wild, they're crazy. You never know what's going to happen. But I want to thank all of you all for joining. I want to thank my two wonderful, fabulous guests, Socks. Can't wait to see you next weekend. Chief, I don't know when I'm going to see you again, but I hope soon because I miss your face so much. Can't wait to see you guys. Thanks for being a part of the show. all the rebels out there, you all continue to watch for Bikers on the Road. When Dixie, out. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.